Hi, this feature is brought to you by El Cristiano. El Cristiano.
Happy Halloween, everyone, from El Cristiano Tequila. Purity, passion, and promise in every bottle. We went to Total Wine to get this bottle. They were out of the Reposado and the XR, but the owners of the company told me you can find it at kegandbottle.com.
Oh, wow.
Or you can go to elcristiano.com and they'll direct you to where you can buy this tequila online. Mm-hmm. But this is our favorite tequila in the whole wide world, and we love El Cristiano for sponsoring the Daily Smash.
Woo! Cheers.
Cheers to my beautiful wife, and cheers to all of you. Welcome back to the Daily Smash for Monday, November 14th, 2022. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
This is some delicious Kim Crawford Light.
Yeah, it's 70 calories per serving.
First sip of the day.
Yep.
It's actually Sunday night. We're recording this Sunday night, so you can have it first thing Monday morning. And we want to thank you for subscribing here on YouTube. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll get notified when we post. We have, I just looked it up, 29,694 subscribers. We're just 306 subscribers away from 30K.
Okay, we got to get that up.
Yeah, we usually get we could be getting close to 50 to 100 a day. So this week we might hit 30K.
Hope so.
All right.
You guys get your friends to get my friends, and we can be friends.
Yeah, get your friends.
Get your friends.
We've been busting our butts here at Pickleball Partytown getting it ready for rentals. If you know anyone who's interested in a beautiful home, probably the coolest house in Palm Desert with its own pickleball court,
yeah,
it's on Airbnb and VRBO, and also picklepartyhouse.com, where we have before and after pictures, and the links are there to our rental thing. Today we did a project.
Yep. I couldn't stand looking at the back of the carport. It was rotted and the wood, and so Rick goes, "Okay, let's get, I wanted like an electric sander because the paint was all coming up." And he goes, "No, we just need to get our spackle thing."
I got my drywall blades. I'm like, well, we'll just scrape off the old paint, and then we'll do some sanding, and then we'll put fresh paint on there.
So I get the thing, and I'm like, I give up.
After about 10 minutes.
Why don't we just go to Home Depot and buy those MDF boards and nail them on instead of doing all this and then paint over it?
Here, I have this video. I just did a little with some time lapse. So
that's what it looked like.
That's that ugly ass wall on the back side of the carport. So this is our carport wall beautification project. That's where we started to scrape, and then Kelly's like, "No."
Yeah.
Let's just
it looked like that though.
So I did the same thing on the carport storage room and the little mini garage for the golf cart, where I put those boards up and then we put trim on there and painted it, and it looks good. So now it's going to match.
Yeah, you guys are going to die when I did. I had a little idea.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell them what it is. You guys have to see it tomorrow.
Oh, the before and after thing.
Yeah, because I wanted to do it like very retro.
Yeah.
So I think I got creative. You got creative with me.
Oh, yeah. No,
yeah.
I love the fact that you dive into these projects with me. I love having you with me doing this stuff. Yeah, it's great. And
I just like working hard. I just like physically working hard because I like to see a finished product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great sense of accomplishment to take something ugly and make it less ugly or beautiful.
I always wonder that. Like when you go into like bad neighborhoods, it's like, how hard is it just to get a bucket of paint and paint? Because paint does wonders.
It really does.
Like why are people so lazy?
I don't know, but it's a great point. Like you can put a fresh coat of paint on anything and really transform it. Mm-hmm. And we've done that here, and we're doing it out there.
Yeah. But I can't wait for you guys to see what I'm going to do tomorrow.
It's cool.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
It's like a project.
So, no, I know what I wanted to say. So we're out there working on the carport, right? And that there's a grass lawn right there that Kelly really wanted grass here at the house. So we have 1,000 square feet of grass lawn.
That's where we're going to build our casita.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I wanted to put grass there because everything's rocky and it's hot, and I just love grass. And you can play bocce on there. And
it was thousands of dollars to put in a lawn and a sprinkler system, but it's worth it. It's beautiful. And we found out that if you change grass into something else, real grass to something else here in the desert, they'll pay you $6 a square foot. So I think we're actually going to make money on that lawn when we rip it out.
Yeah.
Because they'll pay, I think.
Yes.
I think we'll make $6,000 on that.
Yeah.
Not make $6,000, but whatever. So we're out there and we're working on it, and Kelly goes, we should probably hurry up because the sprinklers are going to come on.
And I don't even know what time the sprinklers.
We didn't know what time it was, period.
I didn't know what time it was. I mean, it's damn near 6:30 and it feels like it's 11 o'clock at night.
I hate daylight savings time.
I think legit feels like it's 11 o'clock.
It's so stupid, and I think they might actually be getting rid of it after this year. So Kelly goes, we got to hurry up because the sprinklers are going to come on. And I'm telling you, 15 seconds later, and they hadn't been on all day, right? Or maybe once earlier in the day.
I thought they came on in the. No, I said we have to get this stuff cleared out because the sprinklers are going to come on.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, in 15 seconds, bam, the sprinklers came on.
And it was cold, and we bounced out of there, right?
I jumped up. I had wet paint on a brush, and I threw it down and ran to the other side of the house to shut off the sprinklers. I had tools out there. I had, my power drill and, all kinds of stuff, and the paint got wet, the paint in the pan.
It's hilarious. And I'm like, did you put that on time lapse? Did you have that recorded? Because it was funny. We were dying laughing.
I just showed the times. I don't know if that's in there. I don't think it's in there. It might be, and I just missed it because it goes by so fast. So that happened. So on the way back we went to Home Depot and Walmart.
Yep.
And on the way back, we stopped at Del Taco to get a bunch of food for everybody here at the house. And we got some French fries, and they weren't that good. Okay.
Julie wanted 3 French fries.
Wait, those were all for her?
Well, she wanted them for Krista came, Jeff Lewis's best friend, with her daughter Alice.
Yeah.
And Julie wanted one, Alice wanted one, and then one for Krista.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
we got 3 French fries, but I tried them.
Soggy.
Yeah, they weren't.
And they were like the crinkled kind, like we got when we were kids at the cafeteria at school.
Yeah.
I don't like those kinds of fries, but tell them what I did.
So Kelly, and I was always of the opinion that you can't make fries better. Once they're cold, that's it. They're done. But I was wrong because Kelly put them in the air fryer.
I sprayed this keto. It's like a pan, but it's called keto spray. And I sprayed it, and then I put it into the air fryer, and then I added seasoned salt to the fries.
Yeah.
Voila.
They definitely needed the salt, but oh my God, what? I went from not one. I had one. I was like, I can't eat these. To scarfing them up.
Yeah.
I ate whatever was left. I wanted a little ketchup. I put a little ketchup out there, but they were so good. The air fryer is like the greatest invention of modern times, as far as I'm concerned.
I think so too. It's like the new microwave.
You made the chicken wings in there.
I made the chicken wings in there. I've made salmon in there. I've made that chicken was probably the best chicken I've ever had in there.
Oh yeah.
Vegetables are awesome in there.
The chicken breast retained like all juices, right? I mean, it was really moist and delicious. I love the air fryer.
I love that. It's the Ninja. I have the double one, but this little one I have here, it's a little pink one I got at Macy's. So cute.
So I said, Kelly made the French fries great again. Mm-hmm. He made them great again. Not that they were great in the first place. We went to Walmart to get an ironing board. They didn't have any. They had the little baby ironing boards, the tabletop one.
Why do they even make those? Like, what can you do with that?
Well, I bought one.
It's like if I want to, iron a pair of pants. You can't iron a pair of pants on this little board. It's this little.
Yeah, it's half a board.
It's like.
But that's all they had.
It's crazy to me. They have everything in that Walmart, but
why do you
ironing board?
Why do you think they're out of ironing boards?
What do they call it?
Supply chain?
Yeah, supply chain.
Jolie was here, and it was so cute because I told her that we got a golf cart. She must have forgotten. And she's here, and she goes, "We have a golf cart?" Like every 5 minutes, she was in that cart. She drove Alice all over the neighborhood, went shopping.
Because when I first got this house, she was like, "Ew, it's gross, nasty, yuck." She comes in, she hasn't really seen the final product. She goes, "Mom, wouldn't it be so cool if we got all my girlfriends and we came to Stagecoach?" Well, first of all, Stagecoach is for like our age.
Right.
Not her age.
Or Coachella too, she said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, first she said Stagecoach.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, she was like excited.
So she had 2 papers due Friday night at midnight. And Kelly didn't know until she didn't tell us until, what was it, like 5 or 6 o'clock?
Yeah, no, she goes, Mom, she's like, because we went shopping. I took her with me, and she's like, I have homework this weekend. Oh my God, I have so much homework. I'm like, oh, well, we'll get to it. Then all of a sudden, she's like, yeah, I have homework. I got to do this paper. And it was Friday. And I go, what? And she goes, it's due. I go, what time? She goes, midnight, right?
Yeah, 11:59.
11:59. I go, wait, what? And then I'm like, it's like
There were
the
two
last hour.
papers.
There was 2 papers.
Yeah.
I go, Rick, can you help her with this?
So I did. It was a collaborative effort. I don't want her to get in trouble at school because I helped her with her homework. But I have to tell you, I haven't written a high school paper since high school. It was a long time ago. But it was a really cool assignment. She had to write it in a 1920s voice. It was about things happening in the 1920s, and you had to write it as if you were living at that time, which I thought was a really clever assignment. Mm-hmm. So Jolie looked up all these slang words from the 1920s.
What were they?
What ones did we use? Gosh, now I'm on the spot.
Some slang words from
Like
the 20s.
scratch for money. Babe, not babe. There was one dame. I think was one.
Oh,
of those.
a dame?
Yeah, there were a couple for
Gams?
like hot girls. Gams was on there. There were a lot of ones that we wouldn't use, but we worked a few of those in there and tried to. And she was getting into it. Like she'd be like, "Oh no, say it this way," like
Yeah.
it was cute.
Yeah.
And so we got it done. One of them was supposed to be 400 words. I think it wound up being like 600. And the 200 one was like 300 words.
Well, I brought some of my girlfriends from Denver here. My cousin Tony was here with his wife. They were drinking all day at Armando's.
Tony and Rebecca were.
Yeah. And I didn't drink until, I try not to drink until like 5, 6 o'clock.
Because if you day drink, you can't.
Day drink. I can't do both.
Yeah.
So, Marie and Jay
Jay.
come over, and Marie, when I tell you, she's 60 years old. She looks like she's 40, like no joke. And she was giving me all her secrets, and she said,
Jay looks good too.
"Oh, Jay looks great."
Yeah.
But men typically do look better than women at 62. Like men like you look better with age.
Oh, thanks.
But anyway, she said microneedling. She said, what else did she say? She said that she puts a filler back here. And I'm going to talk to my people about that. And it lifts everything up.
Huh.
I'm like, that's what I need. My goodness.
I'm surprised they didn't suggest
but
that.
microneedling, she says, huge.
Really?
She likes microneedling.
Wait, microneedling, what's that? Didn't you do that in your face?
It kind of, that's what Morpheus 8 is, basically.
But you did something and it didn't work, right?
I feel like I do everything and it doesn't work.
No, you're so beautiful. So you were telling that story because of what happened when they were hammered? And
Yeah.
Rebecca-
Oh, so anyways, Rick and Jolie are outside doing homework because it was loud in here. And
No. The fight happened. I came back in, and Jay and I were playing like Ms. Pac-Man over there.
Yeah, well, it first started when I kicked her out. And I put her. You guys are in the room.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so she starts starting. So Marie starts, talking to my cousin Tony. He's got a full head of hair. She's like, "Is that real?" She's like this, and she's like feeling his hair, like head, and then she's like, "Look at my boobs!" Like she's 6 years old, and she's like showing off her boobs to all of us, and we're like, "Woo, wow!" I mean,
Wait, did you show the boobs?
she showed us her boobs.
She took them out?
Yeah, she flashed us.
Oh my God, I did
So,
miss something.
My cousin's wife, Rebecca, was getting pissed. Really, really mad. And she's been married to her husband, Jay, for a long, long time. So
Rebecca's jealous.
she gets
She's
jealous.
very jealous.
And she starts saying, your tits are not that great. Actually, they're really saggy, and started being really rude and really mean.
Oh, I didn't know that happened.
Oh, yeah. So I was like, Rebecca, and she was hammered. I go, Rebecca, because I call that the truth serum, when someone, I go, Rebecca, you need to take a time out and you go into your room and stay there until you calm down. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then I have these because I have a retainer underneath the back of my mouth, and I have to get these threading
To floss.
and then these threaders, and they're like this. So my friend Melanie was here too, and I go. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna retire. I'm tired. It's like
Okay, no.
what time was it? 10 o'clock at the time? Was it like around 10 or it was early? It was like around 10.
Yeah, maybe. And by this point, I had come back in, and Jay and I were now over there playing Ms. Pac-Man on the sit-down video game.
I start flossing my teeth, and Melanie comes in. She's like, and I'm like this. In midway, she's like, you got to get out here now. We have a situation. I go, what? I'm like this. So I come out, and I'm like this, because you can't just go up and down because I have a retainer there, right? You have to like thread it through. So I'm threading it through, and she's arguing, starting a fight, telling her to F off, that she's a skink, all these like profanities.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like this, and then Jay goes, or Marie goes, you floss in public like that? And I'm like, I'm in my house. I'm trying to get ready for bed.
No, but you got to understand, Kelly comes out because Melanie has summoned her because there's a fight going on right behind us, right at this table. And Rebecca's going after, what's her name?
Going after Marie.
Marie. And Kelly is like, you need to stop it right now, Rebecca. You need to go to and she's flossing, like pulling she hasn't stopped. She's just doing it while she's scolding Rebecca and telling her to go to her room. She's like, Rebecca, you need to go to your room right now. You have to stop that.
And then everyone just stops and looks at me.
I'm like, I have never seen anyone reprimand anyone in my entire life while flossing. It was remarkable.
Oh, anyway, well,
poor Rebecca. She was a little overserved.
I felt bad for Marie, and Marie goes, "Stop it right now!" I was like, "Holy moly!"
Yeah, it got a little testy.
I'm like, okay, maybe you guys, it's time. Well, I was ready to go to bed anyway.
I was too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at that point, we were like, okay,
everyone
time to
out.
go.
Everyone in bed.
Hit the road, Jack.
Yeah.
There's always a time to go.
And like,
that was
I'm
it.
like, you can't escape the drama for your mama, right?
No, you can't. We were going to talk about. So cousin Tony, while he was here, helped swap out the garbage disposal.
So we have the garbage disposal went out in our house in Newport Beach, and then it went out here.
Went out here, and it's only been in operation for what, 3 months?
Yeah.
So first of all, I'm like, why did it break? But whatever, stuff breaks. But he's like, I can show you how to do it, and it's easy. So he did, and I'm going to put that video. I shot it on camera, and I'm going to put that on our Patreon podcast, the Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon. One of many things we're going to do on our longer, unfiltered, uncensored show on Patreon.com, and we encourage you to check that out. We've had waves of hundreds of subscribers over the last couple of weeks. Anyway, come to find out, a garbage disposal doesn't come with the plug that you need to plug it in. They sell that separately.
The Syncerator, I know. I've been to freaking True Value for the last 4 days, twice a day. They know me in there.
So Kelly goes. We send Kelly to go buy the Syncerator plug, and then you went back today. I needed nails, so I sent her back there today.
I'm there every day. They know me, right?
So what happened when you walked in there today?
So I go into True Value for the 100th time, and the guy goes, he's out there. He's the greeter, right? He's like, "You're Kelly Dodd, right?" And I go, "Yes, I am." And he goes, "I knew it. You were in here yesterday, and I told all the guys that you were on the Real Housewives of Orange County, and I ran back. We all ran back, and we Googled you. And we were like shocked that you're always in here." Like they were shocked, right? They're like, "That girl is on a TV show, and she's in this True Value hardware store all the time."
What about me? I'm in there all the time.
Yeah.
I was on television for 35 years.
So then
that doesn't count?
So then the guy goes, "Yeah." He's like, "You know who else is in here all the time? Don Gunvalson." And I go, "Oh, really?" And he's like, "Yeah." And you know who else? I go, "Who?" He goes, Foster.
David Foster.
David Foster's in here all the time, too.
Who
He's
I
got
met.
a house here.
I met at Craig's.
Yeah, he likes you.
And he was like,
"I watch you."
"Don't tell anyone, but I watch Fox. I watch you all the time."
Don't tell anybody. Isn't that sad?
Dude, it's sad. The secret's out.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah, the people
That's
have to
sad
hide
that people
because he's in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
They all have to pretend.
Right. Oh, you didn't see that Dave Chappelle?
No, I want to watch it.
Yeah, you have to watch it.
So the other thing about the disposal is that the guys who installed it did such a BS job on it. Like, That's for another day.
Yeah. But they spliced it and like.
Yeah, because it doesn't come with a plug, so they just jerry-rigged it. Like they took 2 random plugs and like wired them, and they just used like black electrical tape. They didn't even put the caps on there. It's like, wait, this is a brand new house and a brand new kitchen. Like, why would you do this? So now it's installed correctly.
Yeah.
Now we have the right stuff. We wanted to talk about the izakaya experience one last time because the woman who invited us, who then quit before we got there, offered to reimburse us for our bar bill because we got a bill for our drinks at the end and no one told us we were going to have to pay for anything. It was friends and family before they opened.
Well, I mean, I've been to a lot of openings for restaurants, like Sushi Roku, for instance. Like, we all went there for friends and family. Everything was comped.
Right.
Especially if you're going to barter like we did, hey, we're going to give you this experience in exchange for some publicity.
Right.
Because I have a high following, right?
Yeah, we're going to talk about it on
we're
our
going to talk about it. So
social media and on our show.
So we get some, the troll time that says, that's not how it works and blah, blah, blah. Well, in my case, it does.
It does work that way.
It does work that way. Maybe not for average people that don't have, going to barter or something. But in my case, it's usually fully comp. So the
and
lady
she said
was
the
really
same
nice.
thing.
The lady said, I'm working there. She was just going to give you $400.
Becky. And I told her no. I was like, listen, it's no problem. You don't even work there anymore. Like, this isn't your responsibility.
I want an employee like that. Like Becky.
She seems amazing.
Yeah.
But with some of those trolls who were saying like, oh, they don't ever comp alcohol. I'm like, have you ever been to Vegas? Mm-hmm. Because they absolutely do comp alcohol. And speaking of trolls, more evidence that you were shadow banned, and there were a couple of haters that you wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I get this text message from Vicky, and it's from this Sue Clifford 78. Okay. And I'm giving her Sue Clifford 78. I'm going to call my girlfriend who's a psychiatrist. She's a PhD, double PhD. And I'm going to talk to you about why would somebody go to lengths at hand? So Sue Clifford 78 texts inboxes Vicky and says, Kelly is talking bad about you on her podcast and blah, blah. And so Vicky sends me the message from this Sue Clifford 78. And I'm like,
it isn't true, by the way. Like she misrepresented what you said.
Right. So, but Vicky doesn't know. She doesn't listen to me. And Vicky's like, I don't listen to podcasts. And she got mad. Right. And I'm like, that's not what I said. I read the text message because you have empathy and you were sweet about, you feel bad about what happened to Heather Dubrow, and it wasn't at all negative at all. You guys know because you heard it. But this troll time, said something otherwise to Vicky, and Vicky got very upset with me. And so then our guy that does our websites, Aaron, he's really good, by the way. If you guys ever need, you guys inbox me. He's awesome.
He's terrific.
He's terrific.
Terrific. And
so I get in a fight with this guy, Cameron, and he works with Cameron and whatever. Okay, so Cameron and I are in a fight right now. And the Sue Clifford 78 says, will Cameron file a lawsuit against Rick and Kelly Dodd for defamation and slander?
For at Rick Leventhal and Kelly Dodd.
At Rick Leventhal. Okay, then she goes again. Did you get the other one?
Yeah. Right here.
Then she goes again. Sue Clifford 78 comes after me again. Mentioned you in a comment at SueFit25. So I go at SueFit25 on my Instagram and I blocked her. So this SueFit25 must have come after
She also made some, I think she had made some comments about you.
Yeah.
Negative comments.
And
she's obviously, this person read hers and added her.
And then added our Pickleball Partytown at Rick Leventhal. Both have serious drinking problem. Kelly is a classic narcissist and Rick enables her. Okay, I don't have a drinking problem because I can stop off at 2, by the way. But I do like to drink, yes.
Yeah, and listen, we we have posted some stuff that we shouldn't have posted because we were hammered, and we know that we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I
sometimes
was so upset. Oh, Krista just said, I was so upset by, so I am going to call a professional, and I am going to have her explain to you why there are trolls out there.
and why someone would go to these lengths to attack Kelly.
Hello.
Hey, Christina. Okay, I have you on recording. So I'm just going to ask you, because I already told you exactly why this chick, Sue Clifford 78 and
The
Sue
backstory,
Fit
you
25.
told her.
I already told you the
Yeah.
backstory. Why would somebody come hard after me like this, or anyone else for that matter? Why do people do this?
Look, basic human behavior. We are hedonistic. That means we seek pleasure and we avoid pain. All humans do. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So when we look at somebody doing some outrageous behavior, whatever it could be, there is a payoff. And so the question is, what is the payoff in this behavior? Well, it's obvious.
What is it?
The payoff to somebody that uses chaos. What's chaos? Chaos is creating confusion. And I read some of the excerpts that she wrote, speaking as if an attorney, as if a psychologist. It's all nonsense. There really isn't much credibility to the things she's saying, but she's using chaos. And the payoff is temporarily feeling relevant and important.
Mm-hmm.
And the way she's doing that is by getting negative attention. So she's using chaos. The payoff, she gets a benefit. There's a little reward from this on social media, and that is she's getting reactions.
Correct.
And so in that...
Right.
Did you say something?
Oh, I said, yeah, okay.
I have a follow-up question. What about jealousy?
Well, yes, jealous, wanting attention. So you're saying jealous of other people? Well, yes, this person is very needy, feeling very unimportant. The only reason somebody needs to put somebody down is so they can feel that they can put themselves up. That's a deeply insecure person. A confident person doesn't need to see somebody bad to feel good.
Right.
That's really insightful.
Very insightful.
And very helpful.
And very helpful.
Thank you,
Of
Cristina Gomez.
and Christina also, you stated to me that people are they're like keyboard warrior. They don't really have much going in their life that they need to basically make themselves feel better about themselves.
Well, absolutely. I mean, this is the first time that somebody doesn't have to earn their place on stage. Somebody doesn't have to work their way up to a microphone. So anybody can say anything. Well, individuals, if they can add confusion and get any sort of attention, it's a reward. So temporarily, they have this illusion of feeling important.
Right.
And so that's what they're doing. They're using this platform to meet some basic needs by what? By doing something pretty toxic, which is using chaos. What's chaos? Chaos is intentionally using confusion and disorder, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's happening? The payoff is what? Reaction from others.
So
All of a
she
sudden,
wants a reaction out of me. Well, you got it, Sue Clifford.
Yeah, you got
78
your
and
reaction.
Sue Fit 25. You got it,
But we're not going
girls.
to talk about her
Again,
anymore, right?
It's important to realize that some people who are really starving for feeling important will choose negative attention over no attention.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas somebody who feels good about themselves, of course, is it, do you want positive attention or negative attention? No. So this person is choosing negative attention to meet a need.
Okay.
Do you think there's something psychologically wrong with them? Like, do you think they need to be on meds?
Well, let's just say this. This is not the behavior of somebody healthy.
Right.
Somebody
Okay.
healthy doesn't intentionally create confusion.
Okay.
That's
great.
somebody who is, somebody who is walking around trying to get their needs met, going about it all wrong.
Right.
But
They need to go get laid, I think.
All right, let's leave it
All
there.
right. Okay. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your healthy insight. Thank you, Cristina. Cristina Gomez, everybody.
Way to step up.
Yeah. Way to step up, girlfriend.
Okay. So we have one item in the news.
In the news.
Dolly Parton was gifted $100 million from Jeff Bezos to give to her favorite charities.
Shut up.
Jeff Bezos has this thing that he does where every year it's the Bezos Courage and Civility Award, where he gives $100 million to people who pursue solutions with courage and civility. The money goes to organizations of their choice.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. I love Dolly Parton.
I interviewed her once.
Did you?
One of my first interviews, like one of my first, it was like, I guess I'd been in TV for like a year and a half, not even a year and a half. It was in West Palm Beach, and Bob Hope was still alive, and he was having this annual show on a cruise ship. And there were all these celebrities or quasi-celebrities there. And I went to the press conference, and I asked Bob Hope a question, and I asked Dolly. I think I might actually interview Dolly Parton one-on-one before or after the press conference. But it was really cool, and she was a sweetheart.
Oh, she looks so sweet. By the way, they had this thing about Dolly Parton, like on Reels or something. She doesn't even look like that. Like those are wigs. She's got like really like brown hair underneath.
Wow.
Like you wouldn't even recognize her.
Yeah.
Like she looks like a completely different person.
But the boobs are real, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
and she's
fake,
teeny
but-
tiny. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Interesting.
That's an interesting story.
So Dolly Parton gets to give out $100 million in a video clip of the ceremony posted online. She's 76 now.
Wow, she looks great.
She said, "Wow, did you say $100 million?" I think people who are in a position to help should put their money where their heart is. I will do my best to do good things with this money, she added. Lauren Sanchez was there with the former news anchor who Jeff Bezos is dating.
Yeah, Dirty Sanchez. I'm kidding.
She was there.
She's
she was
pretty.
there to
You
give
saw
out the
him.
money.
Rick was at our friend's yacht in what was it, Palm Beach, and
No, it was
she
Miami.
knows you, right? Lauren
Well,
Sanchez?
I don't know if she. I think she recognized me
Yeah,
because I
'cause
was
she waved to you. Rick goes, they waved to me.
Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez on a golf cart coming from their $300 million super yacht down the dock, and I'm sitting on the back of Ted and Asia Jones's yacht
Yeah.
with a camera crew. We were doing a shoot there, and they saw me, and I think they recognized me, and they were like, "Hey!"
Yeah.
You know, like, "Hey, hey, the richest man in the world." Anyway, we hope Dolly finds some great charities, and we appreciate all of you being here, supporting us.
Yes, thank
If you
you so
haven't
much.
subscribed, go ahead and hit that button.
Okay, and let's say a prayer for Sue Clifford 78 and that's Susan Fit 75. Sue Fit 7. What is it? Sue Fit 75.
And stay tuned
Okay.
because later this week we're going to show you the results of the redo of the carport beautification wall project.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
We're gonna go eat now.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.